Who would have thought that a video about garbage bikes would engage so many people? I guess it actually makes sense. Lots and lots of people have a bike just like this one. It has the most mass appeal of all bikes. I literally said that everyone should have one. And everyone is a lot of people. Anyways, I want to thank everyone who wrote a comment. I have not been able to answer all of them yet, but I'm working through them at the pace of life. And this video is also sort of a big answer to many of those comments, because they can be categorized into a few groups. The first group of comments, maybe my favorite type of comment, is people describing their own amazing Frankenstein work of art garbage bike. Never stop. I love to read about your weird bikes that you fished out of a river and rode with a flat tire for 2 years. The second group, which I also love, are Dutch people sharing their words for various kinds of bikes. There is the stationfiets, which means station bikes, sorry for the pronunciation, and there is the bierfiets, which means beer bike. I'm not sure if one is more garbage than the other. It might depend on what kind of bars you go to. There is also a lot of people saying that this is called a beater bike. Yeah, it is. I briefly mentioned that in the video, but I think that a beater bike is also a broader term. And my video was specifically about that bottom of the barrel type of bike. I could easily see myself having a beater bike that I care a lot about in terms of it not getting stolen, but less so in terms of riding it in bad weather. Tomato, tomato. When I speak Swedish, my native language, I actually refer to my garbage bike as a stationscykel, which means station bike. So I think I agree with all you lovely Dutch people. Cheers! The third group, which I have nothing against, but I feel a little bit sorry for them, are all the people who write about their hard times staying emotionally unattached to their garbage bikes, and how they eventually always end up giving it upgrades until it becomes a bike they really love and care for. There is nothing wrong with this, unless you really need a garbage bike for garbage bike purposes, which we have established that everyone does, and everyone should have one. So I feel for all of you, and I totally understand. Lastly, there are plenty of comments about how even though it's a garbage bike, it would make sense to at least take care of the chain. I recently had a chain snap while riding. That was scary, and this bike doesn't have any handbrakes as backup. So, today we are going to show some love to the garbage bike, against better judgment, because this is the exact kind of slippery slope behavior that Group 3 was talking about, which will raise the bike above the garbage level and turn it into a bike that I really don't want to lose. I'm blaming all of you for this. Mistakes are about to be made. Actually, I have another really fitting upgrade for this bike. It is required by Swedish law to have a bell on your bike, but there is no definition of what a bell is. Wow, that's loud. If you ask me, this is about a bell and a half. People are going to hear me all over town. Oh wait, this is weird.
Go sideways.
If I put it on top of the handlebar, it will go sideways. I have to figure out where to put it. Let's put on the thinking hat for a minute. Can I have it on the top tube? Or the seat post? Oh, okay. Hear me out now. What if I just loosely attach it to this leftover piece of metal here in the front? Just sort of let it flail around and live its own life. Just see what happens. Yes, this is great. And I can still bar spin. It just brushes the tube sometimes. That's not a bug, that's a feature. And yes, of course, the chain. I have this heavy-duty single-speed chain, which is apparently designed for e-bikes. I ordered it by mistake a long time ago, and forgot I even had it, so I will consider it to be free. This actually feels like a really good use case for it. Not being expensive and not breaking is top priority after all. I will bless the garbage bike with a brand new chain. Geez, the rain is getting more intense. Thank you for watching. There should be a video popping up right now. And another one now. You should check out one of them. Have a great day.